Well, hello. Let me just give you a quick view of the Tiki bar at its current state. Um, the wall that you see here used to be brick, just like this. What I've gone ahead and done is I bought some plywood and mounted the plywood to the wall and spray painted it with caramel paint, and then mounted it to the wall and added bamboo to it to give it a different look. Then above I put a trim across the top to level it out so it looks all one piece. Let's talk a little bit about the decor. These pieces here, I have two of them. Those came from an antique store down in California. This is an Amazon find. These actually light up as old-fashioned lanterns. This here came from a place in Quartzsite, Arizona. Kind of odd to find tiki stuff in Quartzsite, but I did. The hatchet there that you see came from a luau. Not a luau, but here where I live they had a makeshift luau. This sign here is missing some pieces. We just had a monsoon not too long ago, but it actually said 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, and then floor. The 3 and the floor flew away. So that was a Facebook Marketplace find. This was a Goodwill find. Once again, Quartzsite. That's from Big Lots. These here went crazy on Facebook. These pelicans that I got here, they had them at Big Lots also. This is Quartzsite, Amazon again. This here is from a place here where I live that sells signs imported from Mexico. So I got that there. The skeleton you see here came from Hobby Lobby. This came from At Home. This here came from Antique Store. The skull planter came from Amazon. This is a Big Lots find. This is a Goodwill find. Facebook Market find. Amazon. This, I believe, was Amazon also. Up here on top, we got the Tiki bar that came from a thrift store, antique / thrift store. The Hula Girl came from a antique store. This came from an estate sale. Forgot to show you these over here, but these are also Amazon. This guy never dances, the lady dances all the time. Up here on top, we have a glow ball that came from At Home. A little mascot guy, he came from an antique store. This came from a swap meet, we call them pickles. And then here on the back side, these little wicker masks that came from a thrift store. Once again, another lantern. The turtle came from Quartzsite, Bell Antique Store. The mirror here, portable mirror, came from a thrift store. This mask came from a thrift store. This actually came from Home Depot. This was an antique store, thrift store, and thrift store. The board up above someone was throwing it away at work, so I brought it home, and it actually looks pretty cool. The license plate came from an antique store. The Margaritaville thermometer came from Big Lots. As you can see back here, we have another mask and another lantern. The bamboo plant came from an antique store. This whale here came from a thrift store, and I sanded it down and painted it. This sign here came from a thrift store. Once again, this antique store. And this here came from a Hawaiian store here in my hometown. Just actually around the corner. I go there once in a while and see what they have. On the back side of the bar, The remote control holder is a old retro sliding glass door holder. And here we have bar tabs. Bar tabs are fake. They don't work. They're just for aesthetic reasons. But what I did is I went to the hardware store and I bought the brass faucets. And with those faucets, I bored out the inner guts, and I bought a brass nut and rounded the head of it and put that down the side there, and then threaded the taps onto it. So if you look at it, it actually looks like an actual bar tap, but it's actually just bolted to the wall. So the sky's the limit on what you can do there. This once again is our bar back. Inside our shed is nothing special. I do have a refrigerator in here that I keep my beverages, and then it's just storage, just like a normal bar storage shed would be. Up here we do have some more stuff I still have to hang. This is a shelf, some sort, that has to go up. And then this guy here, let me bring him out in the light so you can see him better. I got this at a garage sale for $20. It's actually a walking stick, but it's really cool, the detail in his face and stuff like that. I did, which I shouldn't have done, is I actually stained him to give him some color, because he didn't have much color to him, so he was kind of faded. But for 20 bucks on the back side. But like I said, it's a walking stick. You're supposed to hold it right here and walk with it. But that's actually going to go up in the bar sometime soon as I get more stuff. I still have a lot of space to deal with. Over here is a fishing net I haven't put up yet. I do have some stuff down in here that I haven't put up with. That's a surfboard that you can put some pictures in. There's also a pineapple back in there. But at night, this place looks really cool, really well lit up. These lights here light up different colors. Oh, this here, forgot. This is a sign that I've had for quite a while, just never put it up. And this sign here came from the Hawaiian store by my house. So on this side of the shed, it's also done up Tiki style. Haven't really decided what to do back here. I'd like to put some plants or something, kind of make it look cool. On the top, I did put a whirly bird to keep the heat out of there. Back over here at the bottom, I have this guy. This guy came from Lowe's. Kind of disappointed with it. It lights up at night, but the eyes and the mouth light up, and it looks like a jack-o'-lantern on Halloween. The stools that you see there came from Walmart. They sell for $25 a piece at Walmart. My wife painted them. All this bamboo that you see along the bottom came from a liquidation store. They were selling bags of bamboo for like $25, so I bought like 4 or 5 bags of it. So I do have some left over. If you look at the top, I have another pelican up top to look like it's just perched up there. There is a rain catchment system up on top to this barrel, but our last rainstorm we had, it blew that off, cracked it, so I had to rebuild all that. I did also buy this planter that I use as a trash can at a thrift store as well, to just give it some kind of look, and you also use it for trash. We just recently planted these plants here and that one over there. Now, these tiki torches are from Amazon. They're the coolest things ever. The thing is that they come with a really small shaft to mount them on. So what I did as they say, curiosity kills a cat. I took this part off and took it over to my local hardware store, and I went down the electrical aisle and found some conduit. This is actually metal now instead of plastic, and this shaft actually fits down inside that conduit perfectly, and then we just spray painted it black. These lights up here came from Lowe's. They are solar power. They can do just a steady white light, or they can do multicolor lights. So at night they turn on at night and do multicolors. I will, at the end of this video, put up a video that I took before I hung all this decor on the wall of the bar lit up at night, so you can see how all the lighting is on this thing. It really brings it to life. I am gonna be changing these out to a different style light. Still looking for what I want to do. They work, but they're not exactly what I want. But yeah, this here, the bar top is all handmade. This whole thing is built from the ground up. The shed was already there when we bought the house, and it was just dead space. And as you see, I'll back up so you can see the area. It's a nice little area. Our plan eventually is to continue this bamboo on this wall all the way down and back to that end of the wall, and build I guess a deck of some sort to put some chairs on, put some planters. We are going to get more of these lanterns, tiki torches, and put them throughout the backyard. We do have a gazebo over that way. My wife has put some tropical plants in the planter box. But yeah, it was just a shed, an ugly shed sitting over here, and I just said, you know, I'm gonna do something with that, and this is the end result. And it's really nice when we have friends over. We can go swimming and have some drinks at the bar, and eventually I'd like to put maybe a Bluetooth speaker out here so we have some music playing. In our patio that we enclose, we do have Bluetooth speakers in there that are decent. You can hear them throughout the backyard. So I mean, it's just a thought. But anyway, if you have any questions on anything that you see here in this video, feel free to comment. I'll try my best to respond to it, or respond to your comments the best way I can. But yeah, that's the update on the Tiki bar. The last video I put up on this Tiki bar was the build video when it started as a shed, and that video did very, very well. So I thought I would shoot an update video on what's going on with it right now, and as it progresses, I will continue to shoot videos. But like, again, I'll put some pictures of what the wall looked like before it was done, the pictures of the process of the wall, and the video of what the bar looks like lit up at night. Anyway, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. All right, thank you very much. Bye-bye.